The mind is everything. What you think, you become. These are not just words from Buddha. They are universal truths that guide us through every challenge, every moment of self-doubt, and every triumph in life. Have you ever wondered how some people seem to overcome every obstacle, while others feel trapped in a cycle of struggle? The difference often lies in one thing: mindset. In today's video, we're going to explore how powerful our minds truly are and how the thoughts we allow to live in our heads shape every aspect of our lives. Whether you're dealing with setbacks, facing doubts, or simply looking to achieve greater success, the mind is where it all starts. And if you can change the way you think, you can change your world. Let's start by reflecting on something simple. Think of your mind as the soil in a garden. Whatever you plant in it, whether it's seeds of negativity, doubt, and fear, or seeds of positivity, belief, and hope, those seeds will grow into your reality. Everything you believe to be true about yourself and the world will eventually manifest in your life. It may take time, but like seeds growing into plants, your thoughts will eventually bear fruit. Now, let's think about how often we get trapped in negative thinking. We all do it. We've all had moments when doubt creeps in or we feel like we're not good enough. But what if you could change that? What if you could plant the seeds of confidence, possibility, and empowerment instead of negativity, fear, and self-doubt? Imagine how your life would look if you shifted your mindset from scarcity to abundance. It might seem hard at first, but with practice, it becomes easier. And when you begin to focus on what's possible rather than what's lacking, doors start opening. What I want you to understand is that our mindset isn't just a reaction to external events, it shapes how we respond to those events. Life is constantly throwing challenges our way. Whether it's a career setback, a personal failure, or just a rough patch, how we respond makes all the difference. People with a growth mindset, those who believe that their abilities can be developed through dedication and hard work, tend to see challenges as opportunities for growth. They understand that failure is not a reflection of their worth, but a necessary part of the journey towards success. Take a moment to think about the challenges you faced in your life. Think about a time when you felt stuck or defeated. How did you respond? Did you let it define you, or did you use it as fuel to push forward? Now, think about how your mindset impacted that response. If you believed that failure was just a learning opportunity, you probably kept going. If you believed that failure meant the end, you may have gotten stuck. The truth is, your mindset can either be the anchor that weighs you down or the wind that lifts you up. But let's talk about something even deeper: self-doubt, the enemy of progress. If you've ever felt like you're not good enough or that you'll never achieve your dreams, you're not alone. We all experience self-doubt, but here's the key: self-doubt is not the truth. It's a lie we tell ourselves. Self-doubt is the voice in your head that says you're not capable or you don't deserve success. And here's the thing: that voice doesn't define you. It's just a narrative you've been conditioned to believe. But it's time to rewrite that story. Imagine waking up every day with the belief that you are capable. Imagine going into every situation knowing that you have everything you need to succeed. How would that change the way you show up? When you choose to believe in yourself, even when the evidence isn't immediately there, you create the space for growth and success to happen. This doesn't mean you won't face challenges. In fact, you probably will. But your belief in yourself will give you the strength to face those challenges head-on. You'll approach them not as obstacles, but as opportunities to learn, grow, and ultimately succeed. And here's where it gets really interesting. Your mind is incredibly powerful. It doesn't just respond to your thoughts, it shapes your reality based on them. Your subconscious mind is always listening, always absorbing. So what are you telling yourself every day? Are you telling yourself that you're not enough, that you're too old, too young, not skilled enough, or that success is out of reach? Or are you telling yourself, I can do this, I am worthy of success? Every challenge I face is an opportunity to grow. Your thoughts create your reality.
So, if you want to change your reality, you have to change your thoughts. Here's a powerful tool to help you make that shift. Affirmations. Affirmations are statements of truth that you declare to yourself every day. It may feel a bit uncomfortable at first, especially if you're not used to thinking positively, but this practice is incredibly powerful. Start by writing down a few affirmations. I am worthy of success. I am capable of achieving my goals. I have the strength to overcome any challenge. And then repeat these affirmations to yourself daily. The more you repeat them, the more your mind starts to believe them. And when your mind believes them, your actions start to align with them. It may feel awkward at first, but remember, you're rewiring your brain. You're literally changing the way you think. And over time, those thoughts will become beliefs. Your actions will start reflecting those beliefs, and before you know it, your reality will change as well. Another powerful tool for transforming your mindset is gratitude. We often focus on what's wrong in our lives, but when we focus on what we're grateful for, we shift our energy. Gratitude opens us up to abundance. It reminds us that even in the toughest of times, there is always something to be thankful for. Start a gratitude practice. Every day, write down 3 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be big, just 3 simple things that bring you joy or peace. Over time, this small practice will transform your mindset. It will shift you from scarcity to abundance, from lack to plenty. Now, I want to take a moment to talk about the importance of persistence and resilience. Changing your mindset is not a one-time thing. It's a daily practice. Some days will be easier than others, and some days you'll fall back into old patterns of thinking. That's okay. The key is not to be perfect, but to be consistent. Keep showing up for yourself, keep practicing, and keep moving forward. Every small step you take toward a positive mindset is a victory. The people you admire, the ones who seem to have it all together, didn't get there by avoiding failure. They got there by failing, learning, growing, and never giving up. Think about some of the most successful people in the world. Oprah Winfrey, for example, faced immense challenges growing up, but she never let those challenges define her. J.K. Rowling was rejected by multiple publishers before her books became an international phenomenon. Steve Jobs was fired from the company he founded, only to return years later and turn it into one of the most valuable companies in the world. These individuals didn't just have talent, they had a mindset that wouldn't quit. They believed in themselves even when others didn't. They kept pushing forward, no matter how hard it got. And that's the power of mindset. It doesn't matter where you start or how many times you fall. It matters how you get back up and keep going. So, take a moment to reflect on your own life. What would happen if you truly believed in yourself? What would happen if you let go of self-doubt and embraced self-belief? What would happen if you woke up every day knowing that you have the power to shape your reality? I want to challenge you to make one small change today. Start by changing the way you think. Believe in your potential. Take action, no matter how small, toward your goals. And over time, you will begin to see the transformation in your life. Remember, the life you want is already within your reach. It all starts with the thoughts you think. Your mind is everything. What you think, you become.